I know I'm the underdog against Walter. He was prepared. But Walter, the Kiwi Buster is prepared too.
Nobody knows that I'm living in irresponsibility, feeling upon the million times I let down. Just in, laughing, shouting 10 lines, hopping over walls like a... But what a way to kick things off. Contest is scheduled for one fall.
Into the ring as someone who used to play in a band. That's a pretty cool feeling I have to.
Music world, again, something you can understand. You're a very good
90-pound Joseph Connor.
Out of Mark Andrews and sucked the life.
What an opening matchup this week, made by our general manager, Johnny Saint.
It's going to be incredible. This is my first chance to see fight through and overcome to finally earn this opportunity tonight. And to see
really catapult you in terms of your momentum.
Cover here.
Handful of hair. Mark Andrews on display.
Andrews has got to use his high flying, his speed, his agility. It's a flying.
And then neckbreaker center of the ring. Go. The NXT UK universe is always loud. They always
action right here, like you're watching with that lariat. The NXT UK universe is behind it. That's why you hear the
Connors now cinching in, suplex against center of the ring. A superstar like Mark Andrews certainly might open
that rail on the side of the apron of the ring.
Oh, back. What a flurry from Mark Andrews. First time we've seen Andrew string on some offense. Here's
about to follow up.
Takes flight. Andrews. Moonsault connects. Cover. Connor.
Coming in from a tag team. It can often.
Connors charging in. And what a buckle. Connors trying to follow up and just play through. Counter for these two superstars. Stunt dog million. Fall to pieces connect. Andrews with the win. And the NXT UK faithful behind in this matchup. A thing of beauty. Look at the height. Look at the rotation. The Imperium and the WWE United Kingdom champion Walter looking good.
Well, are you going to let Gallus do whatever they want to do to you? Tell me what you're going to do, ready? What are you going to do?
August 31st, 2 Eastern, 7 Greenwich Mean Time. Streaming live.
I'm Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson. Veterans, and together we are the NXT UK Tag Team Champions to compete in front of a field of dirty, sweaty goths, happy to spend hundreds of pounds on a ticket to come here because I have been moving away from you on the bus since before I could even say the word sweat. But I have not been able to identify a single instrument to defend these titles against Mustache Mountain. We are grizzled young veterans. We are the NXT UK Tag Team Champions. Let's get out of this absolute cesspool.
Piper Niven and Rhea Ripley
Seems to have taken umbrage to the statement that Rhea Ripley made.
Let's take on the former women's champion.
Bullying? Bullying. Do I look like a bully?
These two.
Piper Niven better be ready.
Time for Rhea to get some of her own medicine.
For months for this matchup, and it happens next week.
Manager Johnny Saint to spring into action. In 2 weeks, it will be Gallus.
Women's division here at NXT UK. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Killer Kelly.
They says it all.
Isaiah Brookside, you can see the
She had not been eliminated earlier on, and she took her.
Sure, Isaiah Brookside wants to knock that grin off Kelly. No fit right into Killer Kelly, and there goes Brookside.
Killer Kelly.
Oh, Killer Kelly, there's some strikes back from Kelly as well down, and Isaiah Brookside certainly rolling right now off the drop, right back on top of Brookside.
And when Jazzy Gabbert arrived on the scene, and you see it here, look, almost going for a stretching, pulling their eyes. Not often, and not with that much intent. Look at
a little bit of breathing room. John Bray Zina looking to pick up some speed with a face buster. You can see both superstars looking on, and
at Brookside, and the distraction.
Though paying a little bit of dividends right now. Isaiah Brookside takes out Killer Kelly. Picked up a big moment.
Toni Storm last week on NXT UK. Kaylee Ray earned the right to challenge.
I mean, that's cool and everything because I'm ready all the time because it's literally Tony time all the time. I'll be back in action at NXT UK. Thank you, sir.
Welcome back to NXT UK.
Making his way to the ring from
Scoot over to the stage, but he says he feels like
When you talk about respect, here comes one of his opponents from Leeds, England.
it's the age-old thing.
He earned your respect.
Look, I respect
Ligero, and maybe Darrell changes.
really impressive, almost unstoppable. Will Travis Banks? Oh, classy move. Always that lack of respect we were talking about earlier. He has fun with
Champion. And now coming off the rope.
Oh,
Go through again, shoulders down.
oh,
Near fall. Okay.
which is a huge thing for any luchador. And there he goes again.
Rip it.
Got to do something.
All right, well, you talked about respect earlier. You talked about Noam Dar trying to Ligero now. Ooh! And that's one with Ligero now. Answers back. Drops down Dar. Well, that, of course, is Kenny Williams. I realize where Kenny Williams is. Ligero certainly does. And now, a kick.
Watch to see what kind of situation his buddy is getting himself in.
Looking over the shoulder of who's is out here. And Dar. And Ligero clothesline. Wasting up. Noam Dar. Dar and do so right in front of Kenny Williams. There's his springboard out. Ligero answers back. Now up and down.
Not today.
And again looking for that roller, gets caught by a boot.
You hear it. You heard it from the NXT UK universe. But Ligero to his feet first.
Pump kick missing. Another kick.
Bad place right now.
Sky Supernova doesn't connect it.
Look at this. Look at the heat. I think he's trying to get Kenny to...
Should he? Ligero! We've seen Noam Dar in the NXT UK locker room.
People say you're a brave young man, but in reality, you're a fool. Walter, next week, you face the Kiwi Buzzsaw, and I promise you, bring everything you've got.
And I can guarantee you, he is not throwing away his job. But what the New Zealand native lacks inside...
And it's for the WWE United Kingdom Championship.
This is what we have awaited for tonight.
Overcoming injury, setbacks.
Attacked by Jordan Devlin, sideline with a knee. Through the wrestling world, he is here tonight, set to take on the Kiwi Buzzsaw.
Introducing first, the challenger, the Kiwi Buzzsaw, Travis Banks.
This is it. Banks attack Walter.
Walter before. Chop down the oak.
Nigel's mentioned before.
Can't just go hot-headed into it because this, like we said, is a match.
That German suplex. Didn't sidestep that elbow. Look at Walter.
Is nothing if not a fan of the under.
The ring referee, I believe, was up to 6, and Walter meets Banks.
Ripping at the base of Travis Banks.
Listen up, come on, away from the rope.
Calls himself the ring general and composes himself exactly like that.
Walter is. Has Banks doing his best now. And one kick from Walter.
He's thrown at him so far, and he's still kicking out. This attack. He's been throwing everything he's got at the champion Walter.
The champion is rocked. The champion is staggered. And a drop kick to the knee.
His feet.
Banks realizes it, charges in again with a prone champion. Double stop kick for the championship. And Walter kicks set up. Looking for, gets caught. And Walter took.
Wrenched in pain, but he somehow.
Walter now. Walter now. This sort of energy as Walter shuts the door
To life every chance he gets.
Banks connect. Banks trying to follow up. Banks charges in another drop kick. Walter Walter able to get up and connect with another boot. Banks
May have turned around and no.
No. Looking for the final statement. A powerbomb into the cover, and Walter retains his WWE United Kingdom crown.
What an absolute.
Give credit to Travis Banks. Banks,
Center of the ring with one more. Bam!
United Kingdom champion, who, if anyone, can take the title away